That I know very less Tamil, so I'll communicate with you in English. So there is no problem, no issues. Okay. Uh, After first of all, I'll tell you about myself. I've done BTech in civil engineering, and I've completed my BTech in 2013. Okay. Then I started preparing for banking exams in 2017. So there is a huge gap, the four years at least, and at that time I gave my first interview. So total I have given 8 interviews till now. 4 IBPS PO interviews and 1 RRB PO interview, that is for UP Bank, and 1 Nainital Bank, that is in Uttarakhand, and 1 Lakshmi Vilas Bank, that you all know, it's in Chennai headquarters. So for for Lakshmi Vilas Bank, I have to come to Chennai by flight just to give that interview. I was so desperate that any bank, if any interview comes, I'll go and give interviews. So what happened after completing my graduation in civil engineering? So I got a job in one industrial. It was an industrial job. So I was not enjoying my job at that time. So and I was getting salary at around 30,000 something. So in 2013 it was okay salary, but I was not satisfied with my job. So I left that job after that, and I was more interested in playing cricket. So I left that job and went to Mumbai for playing cricket. So after coming back from Mumbai, I had some different plans that I'll play from Rajasthan. I had some connections there. Okay, but I had some injury. Even our parents, they don't support sports. And even after completing a graduation, and then now you are going for playing any sport, they'll definitely not support you. So I had few setbacks, few injuries also. So that plan also failed. After that, I started one business with one of my friends in New Delhi. So worked there till around for 1.5 or 2 years, 1.5 year or 2 years almost. So even it didn't even work. Even that failed. So I was low on confidence, totally. So then I had to look for some stability. So where should I start and where should I get that stability? Then I had two options, one SSC and one banking section. So I used to know, one of my friends told me that every 6-7 months there will be some banking exams. So I started preparing for banking exams. So initially prelims I got cleared easily. I think I was more than 15 or 20 marks more than the cutoff. In mains also marks were 10 to 15 marks more than the cutoff. But even for mains, like you are preparing for mains, so you must be giving mock test at that time. But I was so overconfident at that time, I didn't even prepare for mains. Luckily I got cleared in mains exam. So I got the opportunity to give this interviews. So, but what happened in interviews, that low confidence that interviews can see on my face. Like you people, you can see in kids who are more confident and kids who are less confident. Just like that, interviewer also can see your faces. They can see whether you are confident or not. So while giving, I gave my first interview IBPS PO in Noida, IBPS PO, and second one also it was in Noida, and third one also it was in Noida. Fourth one I changed it because in Delhi that was not going my way, or maybe I thought maybe Delhi people are much more confident than me, so that's why I was not getting selected. So I changed the venue and I shifted to Lucknow. Okay, so one advantage that I got there is in Delhi. Now one thing I would tell you that now I can speak a bit English, but at that time I was not able to speak any single word confidently about English. Okay. So I was low on confidence, and people there in Delhi, they are giving interviews in English fluently. And so I want to give one lesson to you. First of all, if you are getting chance to give interview in your native language, in Lucknow I got a chance that they started talking me in Hindi. So that was the chance. Then I started talking with them in Hindi, because in your native language you will feel confident, because naturally we are all from our childhood we are only talking in our native language, na? So you will feel confident while you will speak in your Tamil language. Okay, so if you get a chance that you interviewer asking questions in Tamil, so better you go with language, that native language. Okay, and if it is asking in English, then you have to do with it. Okay, and about my questions that they used to ask me at that time about my graduation, what I did, and after that I told them the truth just now that I've told you, that I did this job and I played this thing. So I think that thing went wrong with me, and they asked me various questions regarding those gap years, that why you have chosen this and that, and it was all very bad. I can remember those moments. It was very making me less confident. So after that I gave SBI interview also. In SBI, it was also in Delhi. One thing you can note is I was clearing prelims exam, mains exam. That was sheer hard work. Nothing. It was not at all talent thing. No? People who are naturally intelligent, they will clear everything, prelims and mains and every time. But I was doing all hard work because I was average student. In school also I was 60%, 12th also 60%, graduation also 60%. So I was not much talented, but just because of sheer hard work, I got the marks in prelims and mains. One more thing I want to tell you regarding particular maths or reasoning sections. How many of you are more better in reasoning as compared to maths? Or how much you are better in maths as compared to reasoning? Okay. So at that time also, starting, I was very confident in reasoning, and I was very lazy in maths. I got 54 marks in 10th, 56 marks in 12th, and in graduation 30 marks is passing marks. I got 32. So totally maths was not my subject. But after that, just because of my sheer hard work, I made maths as my main tool, and I gained more marks while I got selected this time. I got more marks in maths quant section rather than reasoning. So if you're feeling that people who are good in reasoning and can't do good in maths, I can tell you one thing: you can, with your sheer hard work, just you have to give extra time to dig deep into those questions and what different type, from different ideas you can solve that questions. Okay, so you have to work hard on that. But now you have already given that mains exam, so I'll tell you about more about interviews. Okay, about one main thing that I've noticed is confidence, which can make you crack the interviews. Okay, and number one thing that can happen to you, either you fake it, either you can fake that confidence, or you can get that confidence. Okay, so I can definitely assure you that these people, or people sitting in the interview panels, they can easily identify who are faking it. Just like we people can identify which kid is faking it and which is real kid. He is real confident. So they have plenty of experience. You can't fake it in front of them. And now the question arises, then how to get that confidence? People who are less confident, just like me. So how to get that confidence? You have to get that knowledge. You have to work on the knowledge. Then only you will feel confident. While you are having knowledge now, inside you will feel that yes, I know something. If they'll ask any questions, I'll answer them. Okay. So in which areas you have to focus more? I'll start. There are 3 sections. One is your own about your own things, personal knowledge. Okay, whatever you are, what you have done, what your graduation, like that. Second is finance knowledge related to banking, related to RBI functions, what are priority sector lendings, and what are the RBI monetary policy dues, what are the effects of monetary policy, whatever whatever they do. Okay. Third thing is current affairs. As sir has already told you, you have to focus on current affairs as well. Like just now, there is news that recession is going to come. Okay, so you must know these things. Like if recession is coming, how it will impact our economy. And now RBI, you must be doing RBI raising the interest rates. So how it will impact our economy and what is going to happen in the market. Okay, so first of all, starting with your graduation, as sir told you, start with your graduation only. Don't go too far into schools and things. That thing is over. Start with your graduation. As most of you are fresher, only 2-3 people are who have gap years. Okay, so you have to prepare for the reason that why there was a gap, and if you have done engineering, why you have switched from engineering to banking section. You have to focus on these things. And gap per year, the reason should be valid. It should be genuine reason. It's not necessary that you give any fake answers. Okay, they are also human. They also understand these things, that people in life, it's not smooth. They face genuine problems. Okay, so you must have taken some bad decisions earlier, but it's not necessary that you will make mistakes again and again in future. Okay, so once you have chosen this step, it is the right decision. Be confident in yourself. Okay, and second thing about banking, focus on RBI, like that I said, priority sector lending and these things. What are the functions of the banks? Okay, what impact it will create on the market, these things. And you must know the functions of a bank. And sir has said the functions of a PO. And I would like to suggest one thing. You definitely go to branches. Definitely visit one private sector, one government sector, public sector bank. You visit one branch before going to your interview, because they might ask you that what will happen. Have you visited any branches? Have you visited any bank, either private or public? They can ask you these questions. So it's better you visit one branch and have an idea what are the counters available. Okay, in advanced section what is going on, and in CASA section what is going on. And you can take help from one of the officers if they are free. They'll not free definitely, but you can ask them, sir, if you can give us 5 minutes. Okay, so it will definitely help you to get the knowledge about the banking branch. What is if you are from Madurai, you can come to our Canara Bank Tanavuli branch. Okay, so there you'll get to know about functioning of the branch. Okay, and apart from this, what else? You can ask some questions. I'll share. If you have any, you want to know personal things, if you want to know whether it is right or wrong, I have done this thing, and should I answer this or not? What is the right thing to do? Like that, if you can.
This is the ice breaking session.
If you have any doubt, you can ask. About confidence, you were asking about confidence, na? Yes, talking about you were asking about confidence, na? Confidence and overconfidence. If you're underconfident, na, just improve your knowledge. For underconfident people, I can say, just improve your knowledge. You'll definitely get that confidence. And one more thing I would like to add, like if you go in interviews, na, they'll ask some not related to banking, not related to your personal things. They'll ask some random questions, and you will not be able to answer those questions. Okay, so don't underestimate yourself. Okay, you just need one or two questions where you can show your quality. Okay, just focus on those things. At least have something inside you, like have finance knowledge, or have your own personal knowledge, or have your current affairs knowledge. So that question arises, you will just definitely attack. So it's not about whether you are giving 5 wrong answers, but if you are giving any 2 correct and very good answers, na, that will make your day. That is the thing.
Indian Bank first North India posting for India amount I Indian Bank என்னோட பேட்ச்ல அபிஷேக் சொல்லிட்டு இன்டர்வியூ கொடுத்துருந்தாரு. ஸோ அவருக்கு அதை நான் கேட்டாங்க. ஸோ எனக்கு அடுத்து ஒரு ஃபோர்த்து பர்சன் நினைக்கிறாங்க. ஸோ அப்போ என்னென்னா அவர் வந்து டக்குன்னு அவரால் எதுவும் பதில் சொல்லுங்கள். ஏன்னா ஆப்வியஸ்லி நம்ம உண்மையாக தான் சொல்லி ஆகணும். டிஎம்பேக்கு எதுக்கு போட்டுருக்கீங்கன்னா சென்னையில் தான் வந்து வச்சுருக்கோம். ஸோ அவர் சொன்ன ரீசன் என்ன அப்படின்னா வந்து நார்த் இந்தியா போஸ்ட் ரெடி, ஐ மீன் ஐம் ரெடி டு கோ ஃபார் நார்த் இந்தியா. பட் இந்தியன் பேங்க் நான் சூஸ் பண்ணது வந்து கம்பேரிட்டிவ்லி நான் ஃபியூச்சர் வந்து என்னால் திரும்ப அகைன் வந்து மதுரைக்கு வர முடியும். ஸோ அந்த அளவுக்கு நார்த் இந்தியாவிலே ஒர்க் பண்ணுற அளவுக்கு நான் வந்து ஃபேமிலி சொல்லிட்டு போகிற ஆள்லாம் கிடையாது. ஸோ தெர் ஷுட் பி அ பேலன்ஸ் பிட்வீன் த ஃபேமிலி அண்ட் த ஜாப். ஸோ அதை அவர் ஓப்பனாகவே சொன்னார். அண்ட் ஈவன் தே ஹேவ் கிளாப்டு ஃபார் த ஆன்சர். ஸோ அதெல்லாம் நீங்கள் ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கணும். ஸோ பேங்க் ப்ரிஃபரன்ஸ் மேஜர் ரோல். எந்த பேங்க் ப்ரிஃபரன்ஸ் போட்டுருக்கீங்க, ஸோ அது எதனால் போட்டுருங்கன்னா ஃபஸ்ட்டு ப்ரிஃபரன்ஸ் வந்துட்டு கனரா பேங்க். நான் சொல்லிட்டு எவ்வளோ நான் சொல்லி கேட்டாங்க. ஸோ கனரா பேங்க் ப்ரிஃபரன்ஸு எதனால் அப்படிங்கும்போது சின்ஸ் யூ ஆர் யூபிஎஸ்சி ஆஸ்பிரண்ட் anywhere in India you should be ready to go and work now.
Actually, this question they asked me while I gave RRB interview now. So I was selected in RRB before giving this final IBPS PO interview. So they asked me that you are selected in RRB PO and now you have got this opportunity. Whether you will select IBPS PO if they post you in Assam, or whether you will go with RRB PO if they post you in Lucknow. That is a main metropolitan city. Okay. So I told them, sir, it's clear that I'll go with IBPS PO. So your priorities should be straight. Whether they'll post you in Singapore or whether they'll post you in some other village, but your priority should be straight, right, straightforward.
Engineering, I have completed engineering, but after that I have done on internships or just internships. They have to mention it.
If you are confident about that internship that you can answer those questions, then mention it. Otherwise, don't mention it. Means you don't have to write in your form. I think they have printed forms now. You are not filling forms right now. They are already having some printing forms.
We need to submit the resume.
No. Nowadays, they already have printed applications. So if you are confident, if you get the chance, you want to add, you are confident, then you add these things. Okay, unnecessary. Don't put forward those things in which you are not confident. Okay, and try to put forward those things in which you are confident. Whenever you get a chance, just say those things which you will feel confident, or in that area that you can answer those questions.
Sir, I'm an IT graduate. The question may arise that have you applied for SO? So if I say yes, they'll ask me whether you will go to SO. So what should I answer?
What is your opinion? Where you going for SO or PO? Deal with medical. Whatever decision you decided now, you should defend that. Whether you are going for SO means you should know about what you defend.
If I say I'm going to SO in PO, will I get a negative mark?
Not negative. They will ask about why the reason. Already selected for PO, then why also SO, then why you are more interested in SO than PO. So for that you should answer whether if you are more techy, that technically you want to, I mean you are oriented technically, you can say to them that I want to work as a technical field. Rather than, even if you are going for SO, you will be going for general banking after scale group. There is no difference. You can answer. Whatever answer you give now, just defend your answer.
Focus on your strength. That's it.
எல்லா கொஸ்டின்ஸும் கரெக்டாக ஆன்சர் பண்ண முடியாது. நம்ம கொஸ்டின்ஸ் அவங்க அவங்கள்ட்டே வந்து ஒரு ஆன்சர் பண்ண முடியாத கொஸ்டின் வசதி ஆகும். ஈவன் எனக்கு 4 கொஸ்டின் நான் கண்டினியூஸாக ஆன்சர் பண்ணலை. ஸோ லைட்டாக ஒரு ஜெக் அடிக்கும். பட் அதை தாண்டி அடுத்தடுத்து வந்துட்டு அவங்க ஃபஸ்ட்டு லெட் தம் ஃபினிஷ் த கொஸ்டின்ஸ். ஸோ அதை ஒன்று பண்ணுங்கள், லெட் தம் ஃபினிஷ் த கொஸ்டின்ஸ். நிறைய பேர் பண்ணுற தப்பே வந்து அவங்க கொஸ்டின்ஸை முழுசாக முடிக்கிற மாதிரியே நம்மளால் ஜம்ப் பண்ணிப்போம். ஸோ அதை நான் பார்த்துருக்கேன். ஈவன் நானே பண்ணேன். இங்கிலீஷ் இன்டர்வியூவில் பண்ணும்போது அவங்க கொஸ்டின் முடிகிற மாதிரி அப்படின்னு ஆரம்பிச்சு. ஸோ அதெல்லாம் நடக்கும். ஸோ அதெல்லாம் ரிமைண்ட் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. ஃபஸ்ட்டு அவங்கள கொஸ்டினை ஃபினிஷ் பண்ண விடுங்க. ஃபினிஷ் பண்ணிவிட்டு அதுக்கப்புறம் நீங்கள் ஆன்சர் வந்து நிதானமாக கொடுங்க. அதை கம்ப்ளீட் எப்படி தேவையில்லை. வீக்னஸ் அவங்க கேட்டால் மட்டும் சொன்னாங்க. நம்மளா இதுக்கு ஒரு வீக்னஸ் வந்து போட்டு வைக்கணும் அவசியம் இல்லை. அதான் அது ஓவர் ஸ்மார்ட்னஸ். ஸோ அது அவங்க கேட்கும் போது வீக்னஸ் வந்து ஒரு நல்ல பர்சன் ஆக்சுவலாக. ஸோ வீக்னஸ் கேட்பாங்க. ஸோ வீக்னஸ்ன்னு கேட்டால் அது நீங்கள் தான் வந்து உங்களோட காமனாக வந்து ஒரு ஹியூமனோட வீக்னஸ் என்னென்னன்றதை ஃபஸ்ட்டு லிஸ்ட் அவுட் பண்ணுங்க. க்ரைட்டீரியாஸ் இருக்கும் லைக் ஓவர் எமோஷன். ஸோ அதர்வைஸ் நம்ம ஒரு ஷார்ட் டெம்பர், இதெல்லாம் காமனாக எல்லா ஹியூமன்ஸ்க்கு இருக்கிற வீக்னஸ் தான். ஸோ அதை ஓவர் கம் பண்ணுற விஷயத்தை நீங்கள் நெக்ஸ்ட் ஸ்டேட் சேர்த்து சொல்லிடுங்க. திஸ் ஐ ஃபெல்ட், ஏன்னா இல்லைன்னே சொல்ல முடியாது. ஐ ஹேவ் நோ வீக்னஸ் சொன்னால் நம்ப மாட்டான். ஸோ ஷார்ட் டெம்பரா, ஐ வாஸ் சம் கைண்ட் ஆஃப்